How are they going to help you? Don't choose your friends in a week. They're going to throw you into the deep end. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. So when it comes to dorm life, I call it res life. Res is short for residence, but when it comes to res life at Rhodes University, all the residences tend to be on campus unless you're a postgraduate student. Some of them can be off campus, and then you have people who live in digs. I'm going to talk towards res life on campus because I stayed in a residence for my whole university life. Let me tell you, it was great, but it also sucked a lot. That's mostly because of sharing communal spaces. I don't mind sharing communal spaces. It's the maintenance and the hygiene from your housemates that can be a little bit frustrating, but it happens. So it's always about just maintaining your hygiene, maintaining your personal health, maintaining your personal space within your residence, within your communal spaces. But there will be things like communal showers and communal kitchens and those kinds of things. In my residence, we didn't have a communal kitchen. It was like more like a kitchenette space when you can kind of like warm food in a microwave and you can store food in a fridge. When it comes to sharing food in a communal space, like sharing a fridge, put that stuff in a cooler bag and lock it. People can steal your food, and sometimes it might not be intentional because like you might have the same yogurt as someone else, but like labeling your food, if you have trustworthy housemates, you don't have to put it in a cooler bag, but labeling your food and putting it in a cooler bag helps. We eat at a dining hall, so we go there, we book our meals, they give us different meal options, and you kind of just eat there as well. Res food is okay. I don't have too much to say about res food because it kind of traumatized me, but res food is okay. Like it's decent. It's filling, but sometimes there will be days where you're like, what is this? This is why some people gravitate towards living in digs or living in private accommodation where they can cook their own food. So just depending on how much time you have on your hands and what kind of time management you can handle, you can live off campus as well and make your own food. But that's also a struggle of its own from what I've heard, because you know, paying for rent, paying for groceries, you're living on those Maggi noodles because groceries run out, so it can be quite difficult. Is that load shedding? Yeah, we can continue this video because I look great still. Welcome to South Africa. Side note actually, which is on this load shedding topic, load shedding can affect your university life as well. So when Eskom announces that there's going to be load shedding, plan your academic study schedule around this. Sometimes your lecturers don't care that you didn't finish your assignment because of load shedding. Like sometimes they really don't. Moving back to communal spaces, back to the topic. I honestly get shocked, hey, because why are we unhygienic in bathrooms? There's certain lines of hygiene that people cross, which make me not enjoy communal spaces as much. For your own safety and for your own personal hygiene, when you are sharing communal spaces like showers, always have shower shoes. So a pair of flip-flops, buy a cheap pair because they're gonna get wet, and like those are not important flip-flops. That's also so that you don't get like weird fungus on your feet or those kinds of things. But when it comes to Rhodes University, I guess Rhodes is in a very like, what's the word, dry town. So there's barely any water. It's a municipality problem. It's not a university problem, which basically means that the university gets water when the municipality wants to give us the water. So you learn how to preserve and conserve water and all of those things. Sometimes it can go off for a week, sometimes it can go off for 3 days. It's because of just a drought issue. I guess Grahamstown has always been in a drought since the beginning of time. And that's just the overall structure of res life. Res life really depends on who you are. It depends on the kind of person you are. If you want to stay off campus, if you want to stay on campus. Consider things like transport if you stay off campus. In Rhodes University, like, everything is a walking distance. Even off campus is a walking distance, unless you stay very far off in Grahamstown. Then I have to take public transport. I know at UCT it's a bit easier because UCT is so big. They have jammy shuttles? Are they still called jammy shuttles or UCT shuttles or something? But they have shuttles that are for the university, and they take you from point A to point B, from your lower campus to your campus in town to your whatever. At Wits, I think they might have the same thing. I'm not sure. So because Rhodes is so small, they have a shuttle to take students to their places, but it's not as many as the ones in bigger cities. And that's just basically like the overall digs dorm residence life, which brings us to our next topic, social life. So when it comes to social life, I know making friends can be a very difficult and a hard thing, especially if you've moved to a town or to a university that you don't know. The easiest way that I made friends was because I moved to a residence. Residences work very hard during orientation week to make sure that the new students, the first years, the freshers, they have a good experience and they are able to have a social life. So they do these crazy activities for you. They have inter-res dance competitions. Well, at Rhodes University at least, they have an inter-res dance competition. Yeah, I basically just kind of found my friends for life during a week, and I still talk to them to this day. My friend group was quite big in first year because everybody was it was a big friend group because we were a lot of first years. And we kind of did everything together, but it got smaller and smaller over the years, and now I basically just have a handful of friends. But I also made friends from classes and those things. I think one of the difficult things that prevented me from making friends over the years was COVID. I didn't make a lot of friends, but I made very good friends in second year which moved into third year, and then I just got closer with them because we had the same classes. And that's also another reason why you should attend your lectures, because you can also make friends over the subject. I think when you make friends over a subject, it can help you navigate the subject easier, quicker. When it comes to preparing for tests, when it comes to studying, when it comes to doing your tutorials, when it comes to understanding lecture notes, having friends who do the same subject as you helps. And academic life is not everything. You need to be able to balance a social life as well for your own mental health. You might not think you need to have a social life because you're just there for school and academics, but having a social life really helps your mental health. It helps you improve your mental health, but also it's dependent on the kinds of people you surround yourself with. You are becoming an adult. You are a young adult. You're learning how to navigate this adult space, which is why I will continuously emphasize this. Choose your friends wisely. Always choose friends who have similar goals to you. Having friends who have goals that are going to help you and your friends grow is important. Having friends who want to grow themselves academically, who want to grow themselves spiritually, who want to grow themselves mentally, that's the kinds of friends you want to surround yourself with. It's important to have friends who want to enrich one another, who support one another, who are honest with one another and are able to communicate when things are wrong with each other. Be kind to everybody. Be kind to your peers, be kind to your lecturers, be kind to everybody, and don't let people walk all over you. You're always looking for growth because like university as it is a stressful space. You'll be able to balance your academic and your social life and your overall university experience. It's important that you always surround yourself with people that have your best interests at heart as well. Another important thing about building your social life at university is joining clubs and societies. Joining clubs and societies is a really good way of also just like learning your university lifestyle and what your university is good for and what your university offers you apart from academics. Suddenly I can't remember the societies we have at Rhodes, but joining sports clubs, netball, joining the gym, basketball, water polo, whatever sport. I think there's a rifle club, there's taekwondo. And I think the really cool thing about having about joining a sports club is that you can go to other universities to play games. So you won't just make friends at your university, you'll make friends at other universities too. Meeting your friends and having a consistent social life can be difficult because academics do take a lot of your time. Joining these clubs and societies helps you meet your friends and see your friends on a regular basis. Not having at least a mild social life with people that are looking for your best interests can be a 13th reason. It can be a 13th reason. No, I'm just kidding, but like not really. Like university can be draining. And if that's all you surround yourself with, you can be depressed. My overall experience and my advice on having a good overall experience at university, I think the most important thing that we need to be mindful of is that not everybody comes from the same background. You might think that this person's social background is different from what you know, from what you've learned, but it's important for you to just look at it with an open mind. Don't be judgmental about people's backgrounds and how people grew up, and always be open to trying good things, new things, cool things, fun things, things that will get you going, things that will help you just be like, wow, okay, this is a bit scary, but this is cool, I'm gonna try this. University life is the place where you can navigate yourself as a young adult and really find out what it is that you enjoy, what it is that you want to see for yourself in the future, and those kinds of things. Having a good overall university experience is dependent on you. And that basically just leads me to my most important quote: talent and schedule without discipline is completely worthless. It's important that once you've recognized your skills and how you manage your schedule is dependent on how much discipline and commitment you're willing to put into those skills and into your talents and into your schedule and your overall planning for your overall university experience. And that brings me to the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, as difficult and technical difficulties I had all over this place. If you really enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a very big thumbs up, and please leave a little comment below, maybe an emoji on how you felt about this video or something you want to see me do in the future. If you want to see me talk about mental health in university spaces, if you want to see me talk about those kinds of things, then yeah. But I have some really cool and exciting content coming out for this year, and I hope you guys enjoy it because I'm definitely gonna enjoy making it. I've already started making some of it, so yeah, that's something I look forward to making and showing you guys in the future. And if you really like the content that I have on my channel, please subscribe to my channel so that you can see more of my content, and click the bell notification which is just below so that you can get notified every time I upload. And share this video with your friends and whoever you think or you know is going to university for the first time. And if you have any more tips and tricks you want to share about navigating your first year in university, please leave them in the comments. You never know who's going to read them, and it might help somebody in the future. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys soon, and have a great day. Bye.